On this week's show, joining Team Ahoy Hoy, he plays video games and debunks Flat Earth. Well, I guess you need to relax after dealing with stupid. It's Limey Play. Like an actual scientist or something. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. Here's rndthinker. And their team captain, who's now getting his mail forwarded to the studio. And even though we keep changing the locks, he keeps getting back in. Ahoy Hoy, it's Planner Walk. And joining Team Vanilla, he plays Dungeons and Dragons with my husband every other week. Fuck's sake, this panel is full of nerds this week. Sorry. Welcome back, Chrismer! And I'm really excited for this one. I've always been a massive fan of Richard Dean Anderson. It's MacGyver. What? It's MacGruber. Yeah, I have no fucking idea who that is. And their team captain, who has an organ donor card, and I would advise giving away your voice box first. It's Brainy Beaver. And introducing your host is the guy I decided to settle for, FTFE.
Hello and welcome to Stupidity is Not a Right, the show about people who are so dumb they take their windshield wipers off to avoid getting parking tickets. These people are called Flat Earthers. The largest concentration of Flat Earth believers in the world seem to be in the United States. The American dream is to be whatever you want to be, and it's crazy to think that Flat Earthers chose to be stupid. Oh, the laugh track's not working for some strange reason. You guys on the panel laugh for me. Hey. Well, to be fair, I probably shouldn't call them stupid. I mean, that's a massive insult to stupid people. I don't know why my laugh track's not working. This is really quite awkward. But seriously, if you ever meet a Flat Earther, please just give them a hug. Not only because they've probably never had one before, but it reminds them that there's something curved around their body. Laugh track. That partly worked. I don't know what's going on with my technology tonight. Welcome to the Screw Up.
Yeah, Craig, there you go.
Yeah. So tonight, unfortunately, one of the panel members hasn't managed to turn up. I hope everything's okay. MacGruber hasn't actually made it to the show, so Brainy Beaver will be playing the part of the captain and the panelist. Good job with that, Brainy.
You know how I just always win, you know?
Yeah. After that nice fail intro, let's get on with the show. We've got 3 rounds of stupid to get through. Round 1 is called Flirf Say What, where I will show each team 2 videos of a Flat Earther about to do or say something stupid. They then have 2 minutes to talk amongst themselves before the captain has to give me a final answer. They get it right, they get a point. The more points, the more chance of winning. Current scores are 5 to Team Ahoy Hoy and 2 to Team Vanilla. Brainy Beaver is convinced that I'm fixing it, so if he loses, you know, he might be right. But anyway, let's head over to Team Vanilla first, so he has less to bitch about, and talk to MacGruber, who isn't here, so Brainy, over to you. Brainy, so obviously...
Wait, I'm him now? Wait,
yeah.
Okay, keep going.
There we go. MacGruber, hello. So obviously you and the majority of the world are smarter than Flat Earthers, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We are smarter than all Flat Earthers everywhere. In fact, I think toddlers are smarter than most Flat Earthers.
In a recent short, I pretended to hammer a nail into my head to reduce my IQ to that of a Flat Earther. What would you do to get as dumb as them?
It involves deprecation of oxygen. So usually the best way to do this, some form of like bucket or bowl of water. You really just need enough to cover both the nose and the mouth at the same time. So a shallow pail will usually work best.
So oxygen deprivation is the best way to make you as dumb as a Flat Earther.
Brain damage is the only way to attain absolute Flat Earth ascensions.
Makes sense to me. Right, so MacGruber / Brainy, you get to choose first. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh my god.
Oh, you know, 3 because it would be part of 2 3s, which would be 33 because everything with 3 is a 33.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
There's their 3.
So you can always tell when you've gotten a globe liar pinned where they can't provide science. So all they can do is desperately try to come up with semantical evasions on how they can do anything but try to do science to prove their globe. If these morons would work half as hard at actually doing science to prove their globe.
So there is good old Mr. Doortrim himself, Daniel Pratt, about to talk about experiments that might not prove the globe. But he says we've never done any, but he says he's going to do some next. So what's he going to do? What's he going to say? What experiment is he going to talk about that proves the Earth is flat? Team Vanilla, over to you.
How dumb could this get? What could we do if we put our minds to it, Globers? Oh my God. It could be anywhere between absolute racist rhetoric to like
testing a 5G tower with the laser pointer.
flaccid 12-inch laser pointers. Got it.
Yeah, the flaccid 12-inch laser pointers.
Oh my God. What could we do?
What could we do?
This is real science. Daniel Pratt says that he's about to show us some real science that will show that the Earth's flat, because we never get real science.
Is that really what he said? By the way, did he start that with a? Was there a person named at the beginning of that video?
No, he's just saying that all flat earthers, crap and dumb and stuff.
I didn't hear the first part. Maybe my brain's on a one-track mind.
I heard any two, so I don't know. Maybe we're sharing a mind right now.
There you go. Okay, fair enough.
Normally the thing is, when Daniel Pratt is played, it's a natural brain response to wipe it from existence and pretend that you've never actually heard it. But take a guess then, Brainy. What's Daniel Pratt going to say next? What stupid's he going to say?
Oh yeah, we don't have a third. I keep forgetting. I'm high, I guess. I'm not. I guess that's where I was like, why are we going to the third person? Oh yeah, I'm him. Well, wait, I'm Brainy now. So wait, I think that he was probably gonna say that if we put our minds to it, we could all get him a new hot water tank. I assume that he's had a hard time getting a plumber in there, and he's just looking for skilled help. But he's gonna tell us that I guess we could. Oh fuck! I don't even know, honestly.
Maybe
put water in answer.
Maybe put water in a bathtub and see what the moon does to it.
Is that your final answer?
Anything. Yeah, I love it. Go with it, because it's it could be anything with him. The brush is so wide with Daniel Pratt.
Here is what good old Pratty boy said.
If these morons would work half as hard at actually doing science to prove their globe, rather than evading doing science to prove their globe, they're probably a globe. Yeah,
that's right.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
If we do science and you actually do the science, then the Earth's going to be a globe.
I didn't think it could go that far, though. This is what I mean.
It's so general. It's just such a generalized statement.
If you do the experiment,
see, I actually thought that, but I was like, how can it be that an answer? But that's right. They think we could make an artificial globe and get that gravity. That's the whole argument. That why don't we just make another one that proves it? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, make another work. China's having a hard time making islands right now. I guess we'll get to work.
Well, Brainy, you failed on the first point because I planned it that way.
My vanilla is strong. I can smell it everywhere I go.
Let's go over to Team Ahoy Hoy and talk to Rndthinker.
Oh no, that's
Rndthinker. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hello.
So tell us a bit about why you decided to argue with flat earthers. I mean, you seem like an actual smart person. Usually it's left to the moderately intelligent people like me, Plan and Walk and Brainy.
Oh yeah.
That's actually an interesting story. At first I never thought that could be an option, actually. But after the Eurovision of 2018, which Israel won with that song Toy.
Okay.
The Eurovision 1 year later, the Australia number had a globe on the background. And I saw a post on Facebook that the globe is a lie, the earth is flat, blah, blah, blah. And that actually got me into this horrible story, actually.
So let me get this straight, Rndthinker. The reason that you argue with flat earthers is because of Eurovision Song Contest. Yeah?
Technically, yes. Technically, yes. But
it's way more sense than...
It became deeper. It became deeper.
No, we're gonna go. We're gonna go with the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm gonna take your first answer. Round thinker.
I will allow it.
Okay, you get to choose next. We have 1, 2, or 4 left.
2.
2.
I wonder why. Whenever I ask for evidence from the globe science community that tower cranes can be dead still on a spinning ball, I wonder why I never, ever get anything involving a pendulum or a scaled down crane.
There is extremely intelligent guy, level Earth observer. That was sarcasm. He's dumb as fuck. Talking about cranes and pendulums. But what's he going to say next? What particular stupid is going to come out of his dumb mouth? Timo Hoi Hoi, 2 minutes. Over to you.
I think he's going to say pantomime a bunch of times.
Yeah, the NASA heliocentric pantomime. That's his favourite one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
reckon?
this bullshit. This guy's got like a three-word vocab.
Like, why doesn't start swinging by itself? But he's dumb, so it could be worse.
I've actually noticed that he's in his car. So it could be that he starts driving his car and then it starts swinging, or maybe he moves his hand and wonders why it starts swinging. That
What do
would
you
actually
think, Limey?
probably be.
What do you think, Limey? What's he going to say?
Oh, I think he's going to get confused. Like, I think he's going to confuse cranes with storks, because I believe it's storks that actually deliver babies and not cranes. And he's going to explain how the distance a crane has to fly to deliver said baby on a flat Earth just somehow makes more sense, except it doesn't. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like it's all going to be just like. I don't know.
I think we have to add points for
is that
best
the cranes
answer in
don't move,
subcategories.
Huh?
It doesn't matter if it's right. There needs to be a subcategory for best answer still in the whole round, I think. This needs to be added.
I might just start adding
points.
points randomly because, you know, Brainy gets upset when he loses.
No, he would have won that round. That was fucking. I was busting over here. That's why I had to make it verbal.
Thank you.
Plan a walk.
I mean, on a serious side, I'm not 100% sure, because he always talks about like the cranes and them not moving, and this pendulum is clearly going to move somehow, isn't it? Because he's holding it like Planet Walk said. He's holding it with his hand. Like, there's no way he's going to glitch there. I don't know. I think
What do you reckon, Planet Walk?
himself somehow, though.
Let's get the final answer from you.
I think he's going to go, look at what happens when I move my hand. See, it swings on. I think it's something like that. Or he's going to drive his car, but I'm mostly thinking moving his hand.
Okay, well, here's what happened next.
I wonder why. Whenever I ask for evidence from the globe science community that tower cranes can be dead still on a spinning ball, I wonder why I never, ever get anything involving a pendulum or a scaled down crane. Wonder why that is. Could it be that any pendulum that is travelling will be swinging all over the shot and give the game away? Of course. Thus backing my claims that every single tower crane on Earth disproves the spinning globe.
Yeah, that's
There's
right.
no evidence that he doesn't switch these.
Level Earth Observer is really, really confused about the fact that if the Earth's moving, why don't tower cranes swing everywhere? Because when I'm in a car on a motorway, this ball that I'm holding with my hand does swing. Because, those two fucking things are equatable. Yes, well done, Team Ahoy Hoy. You do get the point there. You are right about his particular brand of stupidity. Well done. Let's go back over to Team Vanilla and talk to Chrismer. Chrismer, thanks for filling out the numbers this week. So we're in a Dungeons and Dragons game together, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. Is it Glovers and Goblins. Yeah, that's the name of the channel,
Yeah,
right?
people should definitely
yeah.
check out the Globers and Goblins channel, hashtag Throw the Dwarf. It's a lot of fun, but I think I figured out why I've never seen a flat earther playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's because they're thick as fuck and it's quite complicated.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is a bit complicated. You do have to know quite a bit.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, you know, big numbers, which they don't get.
Yeah, maths isn't reality, so they're just going to make shit up. I mean, I've been playing for like 4 or 5 months now, and I've still no fucking clue what's going on. Flat Earth will never be able to play Dungeons and Dragons. They best stick to like noughts and crosses and snakes and ladders and stuff, I think. Tic-tac-toe, you know. Right, okay. Chrismer, you get to choose what we got left. We have 1 or 4.
4.
Here we go.
Definitely 4.
Oh god.
Okay, since these
Oh God, him again.
prepubescent juvenile scientism preaching absolutely zero factual, actual, demonstrable science having globe ball riders love to get my channels deleted and then say I never proved my flat earth. Let's go to one I was talking about 6 years ago.
There's Captain Dortrim once again living next to his boiler. But now he wants to know what experiment was he talking about 6 years ago. God, because he's been doing this for 6 years and he still can't fucking figure out the Earth's not flat. Team Vanilla, over to you.
Oh, we're fucked. like he is the broadest brush in the world, that guy. So he was. What experiment was it? Was he looking for gold in his goddamn stream behind his house? Which one was it?
I don't think he'd be smart enough to be a prospector.
I think
he did it. Remember, it's in one of my live streams. He was he had one of those. He had the little freaking thing that you swirl the water in, and he was collecting some flakes of gold out of the river. I mean, he got a little bit of gold, but I mean, don't go quitting your job there, bud.
Maybe he was trying to fix his water heater, and that's when he gave up on life.
Yeah, I mean,
So, what experiment would he have done?
Or was he talking about? Not necessarily that he's done.
Basketball on the end of the drill.
Oh God!
No, I think
that one.
Yeah,
basketball on the end of the drill. The fact that,
yeah.
that FTFE was surprised by my answer means maybe it's not that one. He's like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that one. It sounded like.
You mean the experiment where he spins a basketball on the end of a drill to try and say this is how fast the Earth is spinning?
I remember that one. There's so many experiments, but there's that one, and there's also at the same time. I think he had he had a bucket. He had the bucket on top of a spinning thing as well, with the water swirling around it to demonstrate how the water would be thrown to the outside as well. So there's two of the ones that pop out in my head. Go ahead.
There's the one with the.
I think.
Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, but Brenny, I think you're giving him too much credit by saying there's so many experiments.
Yeah, there's no experiment.
Well, these are the same experiment under different like. Yeah,
come on then.
These are different.
What's your final answer, Brainy?
Same experiment veiled as different ones. Anyways, go ahead. I remember those ones specifically. Do you have a better idea there?
I remember the one where he had the tube with the water in it, and he put it on his grill to say that water's always level and flat.
Oh my God! Yeah, let's do
Brainy,
that one. I like that.
Your team captain. What's the final decision?
No, water grill, because that one was awesome.
You're going
for making fun of it with Magical.
And here's what Daniel Pratt actually said.
Let's go to one I was talking about 6 years ago. This world
it's not cold. You just
covered
brushed his teeth.
with buildings that have moving walkways in them. It's very simple. Go on one of those walkways, do a standing broad jump, one with the direction of the walkway and one against it. When it comes out that you cover farther distance jumping against the movement of the walkway, unlike what happens on Earth, where it will be an equal distance in both directions,
I don't think anyone could have guessed that particular amount of stupid would come out of a human being's mouth. So Daniel Pratt's experiment was go to somewhere with like an escalator on a moving walkway on the floor and jump with it or against it and see which way you go, because he doesn't understand.
So his experiment was parkour, bruh.
Parkour, bro. Parkour.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Broad brush.
Broad
ass brush.
On their experiment to see how many times dropping your child on its head does it take to create a flat earther.
I think
it only took Nathan one time. It was in the video, that short I made, and it's when he was dropped in the bucket in the little puddle of lead paint. That's what did it. It was only took once with him, but there was a lot of lead paint that was taken in. That's all.
Well, Brainy, unfortunately, no more points for Team Vanilla. So we're gonna go back to Team Ahoy Hoy and talk to Limey
Wait,
Play.
before we go, I want to know when the infinitely stenched Vanilla Beaver is going to make its appearance in the ring of fire there on the Dungeons and Dragons there. So it's got to be like, maybe I'll be like, I could be like a secret weapon in a backpack or something.
You need to speak to Batch, come up with a one session character that can kind of get killed off at the end, and then we'll get you on. We had Gandalf.
But because I reproduce, I could just make new young that you could bring on in the future.
Yeah, we had Gandalf the Green on Monday just gone, which is obviously kind of like Gandalf but really stoned, and he unfortunately died at the end of the episode.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
But I'm like a rodent, right? So what happened is I left my wife, my beaver wife, pregnated before the battle, and they grow up very quickly. So within a month or so, you're available again, right? So.
I've figured out how you're going to die. My character, Rincewind the Ugly, a 2'6" dwarf, is going to eat you.
Right out.
He is going to eat you. Anyway, over to Team Ahoy Hoy, and we're going to talk to Limey Play. Limey Play, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Oh, thank you. So I'm good. Thanks for having me, man.
No worries. Your YouTube channel covers video games and debunking flat Earth videos, right?
Yeah, well, today I created a new channel for the gaming. So what it was is originally it was going to just be gaming, but then when I tried to do it, I didn't have good enough equipment for it. So I decided to do. I mean, I've done a couple of debunks. Most of it, I think, I don't know. The main thing my subscribers like is the comedic interviews. Where I sort of cut and chop their videos to turn it into an interview, and they've been going down all right.
Well, I'm glad to see you joining in the community.
The future?
Are you? Oh, wait.
Am I what?
Wait, no, you're us from the future because you live in the fucking key. Because you're like tomorrow midday.
Yeah, you're on like Monday, dude. You're in the future.
No, he's asking if they still have chicken sandwiches when I talk to Planet Rock.
Is because my channel initially started out as a gaming channel as well.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Planet Walk, I don't think you could ever grow a beard, so no, that's not you from the future.
This is lockdown. This is lockdown.
Planet Walk is at max masculinity.
Give him time. He's only 9 years old.
So, do you know that a flat earther once used video games as evidence the Earth is flat by saying programmers always program a flat world? I guess they've never played No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, Kerbal Space Program,
Mass Effect,
Oh God, Mass Effect remaster's coming out soon. Well, you don't get to choose, Limey, because we only have one left. So
God, you like the worst games, Craig. I just have to say this right now.
Mass Effect is amazing. Here we go.
Get out.
Mass Effect is good. It's good.
Mass Effect's great.
When I grew up,
oh fuck!
Oh,
come on!
The solar system was stationary.
This has been rigged. I swear. See.
So there's Cece, Chris from Westchester County, talking about the solar system in his kitchen whilst holding a pumpkin for some reason. But what happens next? This is one of my favourite moments in Flat Earth. Over to you guys. Team Ahoy Hoy, what happens next?
We're down.
Oh, well, here's the thing. I don't think I can actually think of anything funnier than what actually happened.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Can we talk about what we'd like to see happen? Because I've interviewed CC on my channel, so I feel for the guy, and I would love it if his missus walked in, bludgeoned him repeatedly with the pin, you know, to try and reverse the brain damage. I think it could happen.
That could be quite funny. Yeah.
And if not, you know, put him out of his misery. You know, like it's like when your horse injures its leg and gets lame. You know, CC needs to be taken out to pasture. It's the kind thing to
You
do.
need to treat him like Old Yeller, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd say it would be sad, but you know, Old Yeller was way more sad.
IQ race would raise slightly.
Seeing him shot, I think.
Round Thinker, what do you think? What would you like to see happen next?
The scene from Me, Myself, and Irene, where he chokes the cow.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to watch that instead of CC, to be honest.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, okay, let's just get this one over with. Planner Walk, what happens next?
Well, we all know that his wife walks in on him. And, I mean, I thought that it would be embarrassing to have your wife walk in on you watching porn. Having your wife walk in on you flirting is obviously far more embarrassing. And yeah, she calls him an idiot and says that he should have done it in the morning.
Okay, well, here's what happened next.
When I grew up, the solar system was stationary. The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
The look on his face at the end there, the absolute devastation on his face. Let me just put that up and show you just at the end.
When I grew up.
Just look at them. Look, that is the moment his heart broke.
that is the split second. Just you can see a man break.
Oh my god!
And CC knew that marital bliss was out of the question.
I mean,
he retired to his car.
I do feel for the spouse of any flat earthers because luckily I married an extremely intelligent woman. Somehow she made the dumb choice of marrying me, but normally she's quite smart. And I just don't know how I would live with someone as stupid as thinking the earth was flat. I couldn't cope with it. So yeah, well what's that plan?
Have you ever asked your wife what she'd do if you became a flat earther?
Let's ask her now. Emma, what would you do if I became a flat earther?
My money's on smothering his sleep.
She says she hasn't planned for that. But I'm sure she could smother me in my sleep. Well,
I believe
she's not prepared for that.
Yeah, I believe CC's wife started as his carer, and you know it just grew from there. She regrets it every day.
Yeah,
you know.
So you're saying it's that's syndrome. What's that particular syndrome?
Could be like Stockholm syndrome.
You
know,
that's it.
Yeah.
Now we can stop laughing at the problems in CC's marriage and talk about the final scores of round 1, which is 2-0 to a team of Hoi Hoi. Sorry, Brainy.
Oh, whatever.
Right, round 2 is called Captain v Captain, where we have the two captains try to act as dumb as possible by being flat earthers. I'm going to read 5 statements to each of them, and the person that responds the most like a flurf gets the points, with 5 points up for grabs. This is an important round. Well, not really, because, you know, this whole thing's a joke anyway, and Brainy's probably going to lose. We're on episode 8 out of 20 episodes, and for each series, the captains get 5 tributes, where they can ask one of their teammates to take their place. We have 12 episodes to go, and they each have 3 tributes left. Would either of you gentlemen like to use one of your tributes today?
I would, just because I want to hear somebody else other than me talk.
Well, Christopher, that brings you up. What about you, Planner Walk?
I think I'm going to save mine for another day.
Right, okay, so we're going to have Planner Walk versus Chrismer. Chrismer, are you prepared for this?
No.
Why am I blinking?
Because I'm trying to find the right camera to change, so just give me a sec.
Oh, no.
That's
not my fault.
I'll be completely honest. No, I'm not.
No, I had to change it because you
not prepared for that.
You're too scared.
No, Christopher, it's easy. You just gotta clear your mind. Just give yourself a big deep breath, and then just don't ever breathe again until there's absolutely some damage occurring. It's going to take about 3 minutes. We need to give Christopher at least a little priming just to get the brain damage rolling before we kind of start here.
Don't you have any emergency chloroform? I mean, that'd certainly help, I guess. You know what, Chris?
Do you have a family member there that can choke you out for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just press on the jugular, it happens a little quicker. Actually,
a ballpoint hammer
you can induce
to the
damage.
Well,
I'll just start
with
smashing my head against the wall for a couple minutes.
We're going to start with Plan a Walk. Give you a minute to compose yourself. So, Plan a Walk. Statement 1: the Earth is actually similar to a pear. It's bulging at its center and slightly wider at the bottom, not a perfect sphere.
So, you think that the Earth is like so this is the flat Earth, just a simple dome, and so you're saying that the Earth is like half a dome, and that makes it a sphere, and then you got like a little pear thing. You know what this is? This is shit. That's what this is.
Excellent. Chrismer, the Earth is actually similar to a pear. It's bulging at the center and slightly wider at the bottom, not a perfect sphere. What do you say?
Of course not. It's flat. I mean, you go outside and look at you can just look, and it's flat. There's no roundness whatsoever. The water's always level. You can go by the beach and look at the water. It's flat. It is perfectly fucking flat. There is no curve. Just
you said
nothing
flat
whatsoever.
And no curve plenty of times. Very much like a flat earther. First point goes to Team Vanilla.
Woo.
I want to jump in with a suggestion. Just think, Chrismer, try to compare it to like the jam on your toast or something. Like you have to think like the most ridiculous answer you can come up with ever. That's the thing. That's what we're after, I think. Which, by the way, hilarious. But you know what I mean? Like, be dumb. Like, think Nathan Thompson duck suit dumb.
Yeah.
You know?
And we're going to start with you, Chrismer, for the second one. So, statement 2. According to historical records, the North Star has changed position in accordance with the Earth's axis of rotation having a wobble.
Well, I mean, the North Star changes position all the time, doesn't it? I mean, you can look at the skies and okay, compare it to like a piece of toast and where am I? Please help me, mommy, where are you, mommy? Please tell the bad man the Earth's flat.
Plan a Walk. According to historical records, the North Star has changed position in accordance with the Earth's axis of rotation having a wobble.
So, what you're saying is that when I look into the skies and I see the stars, that they've changed position. Like when I see this constellation, you know, this particular constellation, I think it's a crab, possibly. You're saying that has shifted since. There's no way that that's happened. I just don't believe you.
I'm sorry, you didn't use toast in your argument. Therefore, Chrismer takes the second point for Team Vanilla.
That was epic.
So, statement
Don't
3.
hand out no pity points over here, God damn it. No,
Statement 3.
Goddamn pity points.
Statement 3 is a quick video. Both of you pay attention.
If the Earth is spinning at one rotation every 24 hours, that means that every hour it has to turn 15 degrees. And if the gyroscope is mounted anywhere on Earth, it's going to drift. In today's 21st century navigation systems, they're using what's called a ring laser gyroscope. It is extremely precise. If we could simply get one of these ring laser gyroscopes, we would be able to prove once and for all that there is no rotation to the Earth. One of the people in the community actually purchased one for $20,000. But what we found is when we turned on that gyroscope, we found that we were picking up a drift, a 15 degree per hour drift.
Chrismer, we're going to let you respond to that first.
Of course, that's the heavenly energies, the luminarious ether, of course. It's not.
We should allow them to tag in if they want. Christopher, do you want out on this?
Yes, I'm tagging in Beaver on this then.
Right, right, Brainy.
It'll still use up the point. It'll still use it up.
Okay,
we'll call it fair.
All right, Brainy. Well, what do you say in response to that one?
I was gonna say there's still soap on it from the bathtub. I mean, I was letting my kid play with it the other day, and it was bobbing around. It's pretty cool, actually. You know, if you put that thing underwater until it starts like bubbling, well, listen, it bubbled a little bit, some water got inside, but I blew in it, I shook it out, and then we use some we use electromagnetics, right? And then I don't want to tell the guy that it's not working. Something's wrong with that laser now. It's just something's wrong.
Something's wrong with that
that's
laser.
all. Sorry.
Planawalk, what do you say in response to the video?
See, Bob was lying there. If that laser really was as precise as what he says that it is, then it would absolutely show that the Earth is flat. I mean, it's obviously the electromagnetism that is caused by the clouds particulating into dielectric disequilibrium. That.
We're excited in the fact that Brainy didn't cheat and try to take back his tribute means that Planawalk gets the point there. Statement 4 is...
Fair enough.
If you're seeing through
poor guy, I didn't mean to put him in
the
that
next
position.
hole and seeing the light at the backboard or 17 feet off the water, the Earth is flat. If he's holding it up at 23 feet high and we're seeing the light, well, that's because the Earth's curved. So I should only be able to see it when it's at 17 feet. Okay, go ahead and drive down there, Enrique. You're going to hold the light there. Enrique, how high is your light?
Everyone together.
I mean, it's as...
Ready?
We don't see you, Enrique. Lift up your light way above your head. Interesting.
Interesting. Planawalk, what do you say to that?
Interesting.
So, you really want me to put my light through a hole? You are sick, FTFE. You really think that I'm going to put my light through a hole and then have someone look at it? No.
Christopher, what is your response to the video?
The holes were obviously drilled like completely wrong. They're not at all level. So it's actually going up, down at an angle towards the Vegetarianism side.
That's awesome.
I can't decide, so I'm just going to give the point to Chrismer. Well done. Okay, statement 5. Chrismer, I'm going to come to you first for this one. Prominent Flat Earth researcher and former member of Nathan Oakley's panel of Talking Monkeys, Ranty Flat Earth, is now Ranty Globe Earth after realizing he was wrong and the Earth is a globe.
Oh, he's obviously a shill. I mean, he is being paid by NASA with their infinite black budget in order to downplay, the Flat Earth movement and as a whole. He's always been a plant. He's always, been with NASA. So you can't. Nope.
He does always give good globe Earth evidence. That's right. But Planawalk, prominent Flat Earth researcher and former member of Nathan Oakley's panel of Talking Monkeys, Ranty Flat Earth, is now Ranty Globe Earth after realizing he was wrong and the Earth is a globe. What say you?
Okay, look here. Fight the tight shirt.
No fair. That's no fair though. He has a whiteboard. I don't have a whiteboard here. He's cheating.
Look here, tight the fight shirt. Do you really think that Ranty is? You really think that he's going to join the Globe-tard side? You gang stalkers. You're always. You know what? You're ridiculous. You've got nothing. All you've got is ad homs. All you do is ad hom us. And you globe-tards, you just don't know anything. You see, I can give you heaps of evidence here that the Earth is flat, and you just have nothing but my ad homs.
Oh my god, that was very much like listening to an actual flat earther. So I'm going to give the final point of the round to Planawalk and Team Ahoy Hoy. Which means the scores at the end of that round are 4 to Team Ahoy Hoy and 3 to Team Vanilla. Everything to play for going into round 3. Round 3 is called What's in the Flues, where I will show each team 2 Flat Earth related news headlines with part of it blanked out. The team have 2 minutes to talk amongst themselves and figure out what is the blanked out part before the team captain has to give me an answer. We're going to go over to Team Ahoy Hoy and Limey play. Limey, I need to ask one person this question every show, so you get it today. What is the dumbest thing you've ever heard a flat earther say?
Oh my God, there's so many.
Yes, there is.
Nathan Thompson was, like trying to catch out some NASA. Well, the guy had a NASA shirt on at the airport, and he was talking about the Book of Mormons or something, and Thompson said, "Well, that's just a book. Just because it's written doesn't make it real, doesn't make it true." And thus contradicted everything he says about the Bible.
But
I think
the
that was
holy
good.
book.
Every flurf debunks themselves at some point.
Yeah.
So
I think one of the dumbest things that Nathan Thompson ever said was, we call it C because you can see really far.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, yeah, I remember that one.
Fucking numpty.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Brilliant.
Limey, you get the first choice. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I'll go for 2.
2, here we go. So, number 2, the Flat Earth news headline here is Elon Musk's tweet, blank, is a nod to conspiracy theorists and movie buffs. Elon Musk's tweet, blank, is a nod to conspiracy theorists and movie buffs. What has Elon Musk been tweeting about? Elon Musk, the man that can change the entire cryptocurrency market with one single tweet. Team Ahoy Hoy, over to you.
I believe what it says is Elon Musk's tweet and then oops, I meant tweaked nipples is a nod to conspiracy theorists. And I don't know.
What do you think, Round Thinker? What could Elon Musk be tweeting?
I actually remember that headline, and it is about the Hollow Earth. So, it's not fair because I remember the headline.
Well, there we go.
Is it something to do with Hollow Earth equating to the hollow heads of conspiracy theorists?
That's actually better, but
what do you think, Planar? Is Round Thinker correct, or have you got another thought?
Well, I just want to say the thought that I had earlier, which I'm still recovering from Captain v Captain, so my head is relatively empty, much like Hollow Earth, so I'm going to have to go with that.
All right, okay, here's what the headline actually said. Elon Musk's tweet, Earth is a hollow globe, is a nod to conspiracy theorists and movie buffs. That's right. Elon Musk has been tweeting about Hollow Earth after watching Godzilla versus King Kong, because that entire movie is about Hollow Earth. And this has driven the conspiracy nuts crazy because, they're all stupid. Well done. 1 point to Team Vanilla there, bringing you up to 5. Team Ahoy Hoy, sorry.
Wait, what?
No. Yeah, Team Ahoy Hoy.
Thought you were trying to rig it there for a second.
Well, let's go over to Team Vanilla and talk to MacGruber, who isn't here. Brainy, put your wig on.
I got a cat on my chest.
Oh, you got a kitty cat. Put him big. Put him Brainy solo. We want to see who's
Brainy,
the kitty.
stop playing with your pussy on a YouTube show. That's just
Tell us who the kitty cat is.
Yeah, you can get FTFE demonetized, man.
or help him rake in way more money. As an
either or.
Yeah, Brainy, who's
cats? The internet was made for cats, remember?
Who's your cat? Tell us who your cat is.
My kitty.
What's his name?
Hello, kitty. Oh, Oreo.
Oreo.
Hello.
We're
the most
getting
cliche
a new
cat
soon.
for a name for a black and white kitty.
Next door.
Oh, wait, it's her actually. By the way, it's her. It's her, not him.
All right, so Brainy, here's the question that I was going to ask MacGruber whilst your cat's trying to claw your face off. Do you think the flat Earth will ever die out?
Well, it's taken. Oh God, it's always been here. Like it's taken. Like we literally have cameras on satellites and on rockets, and they still don't believe it. So I guess no. Probably because stupidity will never die out. In fact, it's stronger than ever. The Force is never been stronger in their cause, really. Actually,
well, yeah. The Einstein always said that there's two things that are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and he wasn't sure about the universe. So, yeah, I think there'll always be flat earthers, personally.
Doesn't know what it wants to do.
Brainy, you get to choose. What do we have left? We have 1, 3, or 4.
Oh, God. 4.
4. Here we go. So this Flat Earth News headline says, Flat Earthers have a new theory called blank. Flat Earthers have a new theory called blank. What crazy shit could Flat Earthers come up with? What could be even dumber than the Flat Earth? Team Vanilla, 2 minutes, over to you.
Well, how about 5G causes autism?
5G causes autism. So vaccines and 5G cause autism now. We're fucked, aren't we?
Yeah.
Actually, there is actually some people that say that 5G causes autism, and it's not part of the flat Earth crowd.
Oh God, so much stupid in the world. What do you think, Brainy?
Let's see. Let me see it one more time. Sorry.
Put the headline up.
It was short, but still.
Here we go. Let's have the headline back up. So this Flat Earth News headline says, Flat Earthers have a new theory called blank. So what is the Flat Earthers' new theory?
Donut Earth.
Christmas says Donut Earth.
Man.
Let me
think.
I just want to say about the thought that I had before. So apparently the 5G causing autism is from Joe Imbriano, and his reasoning is 5G causes autism because when you microwave a burger with tinfoil wrapping, the microwave explodes.
The fuck?
I don't even know. It's so goddamn like.
Right, let's go back to the question. So, Brainy, what is the Flat Earthers' new theory?
The Flat Earthers, that all of the objects you see in space are also flat, and that we just only see planets are also flat. You only see one side.
Chrismer,
everything's flat.
Any other suggestions? You had quite a good one just now. I don't know.
No, that's all I got. There's nothing left. They're so dumb.
I'm going to stick with the 5G causing autism.
You got 5G. I see.
Before you reveal it, could it be like kind of a reverse Hawking, where instead of the theory of everything, it's the theory of absolutely nothing?
Well, they don't have any theories, so there is that. But Brainy, what's your final answer?
Shit. What was yours? 5G causes autism?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Love it.
All right. Here's what the headline actually said. Flat Earthers have a new theory called Donut Earth.
Fuck off, really?
Wow,
You're making a goddamn joke.
I was joking.
Oh my God, I wish you'd gone with
how
that.
flurfers work.
Yeah, that's right.
Just say the stupidest thing you can think of.
Flat Earthers now think that the Earth could possibly be a donut, which
that's right.
Comes from a Flat Earther saying that
real headline, Craig.
Yeah, it is. It comes from a story where Flat Earthers talking about the Earth being both flat and curved, which makes it a donut, apparently.
Yeah, you're not having your cake and eating it too.
Okay, so
how the hell am I supposed to get that? Oh my God!
No point there, unfortunately.
I should have just stayed with Donut Earth. Damn.
Now let's go back to Team Ahoy Hoy and Round Thinker. Round Thinker, what do you think is the most convincing argument that the Earth is a globe and not flat?
I did an experiment. So
you did. Why don't you tell us about the experiment?
More than that. I recreated the Eratosthenes experiment, but on my own.
What was the conclusion?
40,000 kilometers circumference.
Oh, wow. So evidence that the Earth's a globe. It's amazing. You know, I've been asking flat earthers for evidence the Earth's flat for 2.5 years, and I still haven't got any. Well done, Round Thinker, on doing that experiment. It's a great thing to get people involved in the community to actually do science together. And yes, independently verifying that the Earth is a globe is pretty good evidence that the Earth is in fact a globe. Round Thinker, you have left to choose 1 or 3.
3.
This Flat Earth News headline says, Flat Earther suspected of torching 3 blank. Flat Earther suspected of torching 3 blank. What have the Flat Earther been going out setting fire to? Team Ahoy Hoy, 2 minutes, over to you.
5G towers.
I thought that initially, I thought that it said Flat Earther suspected of touching 3, and I thought we were talking about Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, cancel.
Sorry if I got this demonetized, but
what do you think?
I would go
Round thinker.
4G towers, which he suspected were 5G towers.
Okay. Limey, what do you think?
Could it maybe also be that, you know, they're talking about torches as in flashlights, and he torched 3 bedrooms because of how scared of the dark he is? I mean,
Just
you know,
pure stupidity,
all
really.
of I still, it could be witches. It could be witches, but they were actually Globers, you know, and he burned them as witches because of their beliefs.
Maybe they torched their nuts off or something. That seems like what a flat earther would do.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's bright. Let me dip my balls in it. It was probably Oakley. He likes to put his balls on things.
Maybe his wife actually suggested some like BDSM stuff, and some of it was like torching Oakley's and nuts off, and then
anything that glows is filled with heavenly energies. Everybody knows that.
Yes.
Okay, Planet Walk, let's get a final answer from you. Flat Earther suspected of torching 3 what?
I gotta go with the 4G towers, but they suspected that it was 5G towers.
Here's what the headline actually said. Flat Earther suspected of torching 3 Masonic lodges. That's right. Flat Earthers get very angry about Masonic lodges for some reason, apart from Nathan Thompson, who is a member of many Masonic lodges, but also says that Masonic lodges don't exist. Look up, it's a fact. Nathan Thompson is a member of Masonic lodges. In fact,
FTFE, that's misogynistic.
That's exactly
you got that wrong. I think you misread that.
Oh, that's right. He's misogynistic. Yeah, that's right.
I honestly...
Did we all come to the same goddamn joke at the same time?
I think so,
we're
yeah.
all dirty-minded.
I do have to say, I really don't get why anyone has a problem with Masons.
No, neither do I. I have to say that because otherwise they kill me. Now, we're going to go over to Team
Vanilla. You changed
Vanilla.
that sentence to misogynist, though. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah. We're going to go over to Team Vanilla and Quizmer. And Quizmer, as Brainy Beaver is losing so badly, I'm going to give you an opportunity here. If you get this question right, it's worth 3. Which would give Brainy and Team Vanilla the win.
We have less. Hey, listen, we have less brain cells collectively on this side since we're down a member, and I think that handicaps the crew in when it comes to unique thinking ability. Because because I have
think like a fluff. So that's not a good excuse.
Well, listen. All
right, Christopher. Before we show the headline, though, I just want to ask you your thoughts on Ranty coming back to the globe.
Good on him, because I mean he's doing the same thing Seek Truth, Speak Truth did. He did some experiments, found the right conclusion, and that the Earth's a globe, and good on him.
Brainy, do you know who we have to thank for Ranty coming back to the globe side?
No. Well,
Try
wait.
thinking.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Bev did the observation. Bev took the photo that proved to Ranty.
She took the second photo, didn't she?
Yeah,
the original photo was Kevin Jackson.
Try thinking. Really? Wait.
She went out and verified it.
Yeah.
So Bev helped Ranty find ascension into the globe world.
Yeah, by accidentally proving the Earth's a globe. Brilliant,
now,
isn't it?
And Bev still doesn't believe it. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. So he still doesn't?
No. Bev doesn't think the Earth's a globe. He's denying the conclusion that Ranty and most people have reached because Bev's a complete tool. But good on you, Ranty, for being honest with yourself about this new evidence. If you would like to go to the Baldy Cats channel, you can watch the entire stream with Ranty, Ruhif, and Kat going over the math of the observation that has brought Ranty back to the side of sanity. But Quizmer, you don't get a choice.
There's
to have
one
one
thing that
headline.
I gotta say, though.
Oh, yes, Planner.
It's really unfortunate because now I can't say that Ranty is my favorite flat earther.
I know, right? But let's face it, he always did give the best globe proofs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and work out another verse to the P1000 song.
Yeah, I think we should do like a community song for Ranty, actually. All right, Quizmer, you don't get to choose. We have one headline left, and it is number 1. And this Flat Earth News headline says, blank mocks flat earthers in hilarious faux conspiracy theory documentary. Blank mocks flat earthers in hilarious faux conspiracy theory documentary. Who has mocked the flat earthers? If you get this one right, I will give Team Vanilla the win for the day. If you don't, it becomes 6-2 to Team Ahoy Hoy. Over to you, Team Vanilla. Oh, no pressure.
I want to say either Neil deGrasse Tyson. He doesn't have much time.
Okay, that's.
But Elon Musk.
That's...
Elon Musk is what I would think, because Elon Musk is he's well into the internet and everything, and he's a geek.
No, this has to be. This has to be. It was Donald Duck. I think I saw. No, I'm just kidding.
Howard the Duck. No, you're talking about Howard the Duck.
It has
Howard
to be
the
Logan
Duck.
Paul. It has to be Logan Paul, because all I remember is the chick that was so hot you'd suck the farts out of her butt.
I remember Logan Paul. Yeah.
For fuck's sake, Brainy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Just hold him in like a bong hit.
I know that there's a Flat Earth documentary coming out soon, isn't it, called Level, that's got like Eric Dubay, ODD TV and all those numpties in. And then JM Truth is also doing his own Flat Earth documentary called Salt. This isn't either of them, because they're actual Flat Earthers. So, come on, Brainy, who has been mocking the Flurfs by doing fake documentaries about the Flat Earth?
Oh, but oh god, it can't have been a title then. But listen, I don't need you to hold my goddamn hand here. This has been ridiculous. These wins can't be rigged on the other direction. They're like, we'll give it to Brady, the poor guy. That vanilla is just he thinks it's so strong and it's just so weak. Well, then you must be talking about what's his name? Reckless Ben is the only other person.
Reckless Ben, yeah.
Yeah, let's face it, it's Reckless Ben. I just thought, of course, you never know when the title's being pulled from, because, Logan Paul's was kind of like a documentary, right?
Okay.
Reckless Ben, I'll go with Reckless Ben, but son of a bitch, I don't like this win if it happens. Just so you know, I'm not putting that out right goddamn now.
Reckless Ben's your final answer. Here's what the headline
but I don't like it.
WWE.
Oh my God!
Hilarious conspiracy theory documentary. That's right. The World Wildlife Environment people have been taking the mick out of Flat Earthers as much as everyone else. So, that means.
I thought the WWE was wrestling.
No, WWE is wrestling. WWE Wildlife Foundation.
No, yeah, WWF.
They sued them.
WWE is the wrestling. That's right. The other way around.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Finally, FTFE.
Final sound isn't working either for some reason.
So FTFE.
I actually blame Daniel Pratt for this, just so you know. I'm not like, I actually blame the initial start to Daniel Pratt, because we got that wide brush to work with off the start.
Okay, well, that is the end of the show round and the end of the show. What's that, Planner?
Planner, spit it out.
Something to give you here.
What have you got? Thanks. Could you just send that through?
The fuck is that Kiwi money? Nobody wants Kiwi or Canadian money, okay?
Just get Karen.
Our money's got too much window and not enough value.
Just get Karen and HR to add it to the payroll. That'd be fine. No worries there. Oh, at the end of the show, the scores are 3 to Team Vanilla and 5 to Team Ahoy Hoy, making the 6th win for Team Ahoy Hoy. Woo! Well done. Thank you very much. Now, I don't have time for an after show today because we did start.
I'm just wondering when there's going to be a rebellion against my title as team leader.
I'm going to quickly read these couple of super chats that we got. We got Haley Satan for $4.99 says, "Hail FTFE and Brainy Beaver. Great to see both my favorite creators together. Vanilla Power. Thanks for having such low standards. I'm sure Brainy appreciates it.
Don't say Supreme Vanilla. You'll get in trouble now.
Oh, shush. And Mr. 42 for 2 years says, "Go Limey Play. I'm with you, buddy." Well, Limey helped Planet Walk get a victory there. I want to say thank you very much to my guests, Limey Play, rndthinker, and their captain, Planet Walk. And then thank you to Chrismer and MacGruber, who unfortunately couldn't make it today, and their team captain, Brainy Beaver. See you next week for episode 9 of Stupidity is Not a Right. Remember that stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth. Fight the flat. Fight the flat. Fight the flat.